WTIM.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome in to WTIM, your information station. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Thanks to the sponsors that make all these shows possible, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. For our third and final show of the day, we'll have Tanner Jones, Program and Aquatic Director for the Christian County YMCA. How are you today, Mr. Jones?
I'm doing really good, Tim. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for being in here. We got a fun one today. We're going to be talking about all types of programs and initiatives with the Christian County YMCA. You guys just had a busy one over there at the YMCA with this March Mania basketball tournament. Take us through this one.
Yeah, we had our third annual March Mania tournament. So it went pretty good. You know, we ended up having 37 teams. We ended up having 4 divisions. So we ended up having first and second co-ed, a third and fourth division, a fifth and sixth division, and a seventh and eighth division. So it was a busy day at the Y. I remember just looking around because we had this table set up in the middle with we had brackets. Okay. So we had all the 4 brackets, and each team, after each game, they come up and they get to write their name on the bracket. And I remember just looking around at one point. I mean, there was probably 200, 250 people in there.
How fun is that? Especially with the bracket aspect of it all, getting to see your team move on to the next level.
Oh yeah.
Did you see some funny team names out there? Did they have fun with that?
Illinois had a big run this year, and I had a team. They were called Danger Zone. I had some interesting names, but there was a lot of Illinois themed names. And, unfortunately, they lost in the Elite Eight. But, that's good because it's good for the kids. Really grabbed their attention, probably watching Illinois and just getting their interest in basketball at that young of an age. Yeah. So it was really awesome. I'm glad we could put it on for them. And it was cool. We ended up getting these trophies that had they had Nerf balls on the top. So you could take off the Nerf ball and you could spin it around. So the kids were having fun with that. Wow. And they got to take their pictures with their bracket at the end. So no, it was a great day. It was a great day for the Y, and it was a great day for youth. So
did everything right there with the pictures and the trophies and the brackets. I love it a lot. And you even got some even more participation, maybe even some more passion in the basketball sport itself. I'm sure some of those kids were just a little bit more interested in the March Madness of it all after that. Did you probably see that rising as the day was going on? The kids are, this basketball thing is pretty fun.
Oh yeah. The kids were loving it. They were having a great time. We started game started at 9 a.m. and I think our last game was our 5th, 6th division, which I think they ended up having. They had 15 teams. So they were there from 9 a.m. to 5 o'clock at night. I think the last game ended around 4:45. This is when we started cleaning up.
And they got a good night's sleep that night.
I think a lot of those kids got a great night's sleep, especially the ones with the first place trophies.
Absolutely. They worked hard for it. That was really awesome. This March Mania 3v3 basketball tournament, 37 teams of 3. That is just really awesome. And mention the age range right there, the kids that were involved.
Yeah, there was it was from 1st to 8th grade.
8th, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it was a big difference. So we had, we have our 4 colored courts. Sure. So we had 4 games going at the same time. So we had our 1st, 2nd on one court, 3rd, 4th on one court, 5th, 6th on one court, and 7th, 8th. And then towards when some teams were finally ending, like 1st, 2nd ended at like 12, we were able to put other games on other courts. So it was a great day of basketball, and we had the March Madness going on in our main lobby. So it was just a great filled day of basketball.
That is really, really awesome. Talking right now about March Mania, the 3v3 basketball tournament with Tanner Jones, the program director and aquatic director with the Christian County YMCA. What a great day that must have been. Christian County YMCA was electric that day. Let's talk a little bit about the spring summer program, because that's nearing on us, and lots of soccer initiatives this year. It's going to be fun to talk about, but let's start right here with the spring soccer program. What's involved?
Yeah, so soccer practices started this week. Wow. But the weather has not been kind to us. Spring's always kind of a wet season. But we've been able to, survive and manage practices inside.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we've had some practices start inside. Soccer games start next Saturday. Wow. So we ended up with 147 kids.
That's a huge number. What were you guys expecting?
So I was expecting around 125 to 130. Okay. So we went over our goal. And soccer is a rising sport in the U.S. right now, and I think it's great to see the youth out there really enjoying it.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to. I hope we get some drier weather and some warmer weather for the kids, so they don't have to play out in the cold.
Yeah.
So
spring soccer, spring baseball, they're taking bad hits right now with this weather, but it's good you guys are able to move them inside, get practices in, and those games are going to be starting up, you said, next weekend?
Yep, next weekend, and they'll end May 18th.
Cool. Where do they play their games at?
So we play it right at the YMCA.
Cool.
So right in our backyard, we have a little field for our kindergarten pre-K, and then 1st through 8th they play all on the same field, but they're right back to each other.
Awesome.
So we're gonna start when it gets a little drier. We're gonna start lining up the fields, and I haven't even got all the nets on yet. So we're hoping to do that hopefully today or tomorrow. So.
Well, with snow in the forecast, you might have a little bit more time to put up those nets right there.
Yep.
That's awesome. Sticking on the topic of soccer, you got a youth clinic for soccer, and it's this Saturday. Talk to me about this.
Yeah, so Tim Carback, the coach at Taylorville, he's done it before. He did it last year, and me and him came together, and we're going to run another one this Saturday. So it's from 2 to 3:30 at the Taylorville High School soccer field. So it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I hoping the weather kind of breaks a little bit, that it's going to be nice. But it's free to all members, non-members. If you're not a member of the Y, it's free for you still. So all you got to do is register online and show up. So I think it's going to be awesome. So it's for 1st to 8th graders, actually kindergarten and pre-K to 1st or to 8th graders. So it's going to be a really good one. The clinic was great last. I wasn't here for it, but I heard great things about the clinic that him and Maggie ran back in July. So we're hoping to have another good one.
Yeah, we spoke to Bruce about that initiative there on the high school field, which is just a great aspect for the kids. Then you got the aspect of members and non-members free. You can just show up upon registration. Still got to register for this. Is that still open? Saturday is coming up.
Yep.
Great.
Registration's open till Saturday morning. So I'll come in. I'll make sure I'll have the registration all printed out, so I'll know who's all going to show up. So
awesome. The youth soccer clinic this Saturday, and it's with head coach Tim Carback. It's a great person to have on the job of that one. And this is one that got started before you entered in with the Christian County YMCA. You probably heard how successful that one was. That just was an easy one to continue, would you say?
Oh yeah, 100%. I think clinics are a great way, especially to get these kids in. It's basically for some of these kids another practice before they start the season next Saturday. So I think it's going to be awesome, and it's something that I think we're going to do before every fall and spring soccer season from now on.
I love it. I think a lot of parents and players will thank you for that. Talk to me about the registration process. Maybe you mentioned it, but where can people go for that registration for the youth soccer camp?
Yeah, so you can go to our website, CCCYMCA. If you look up on our website, you go to programs. It'll be on there, be in the soccer clinic. Also, you can go to our Facebook. I have a post out. If you just scroll down a little bit, there's a link to it on there's a clinic post that I posted this week. So if you just want to do that, the link takes you straight to the registration. So.
Perfect. Love when you make it easy on the on the online platforms there. Easily find the registration at the Christian County YMCA website there, CCYMCA, for all of this information, especially registration for the youth soccer clinic. It's this Saturday. It's free. You can be a member, you can be a non-member. You can really get your skills sharpened with the Taylorville High School head coach for the soccer team. It's going to be a fun one. We're speaking right now with Tanner Jones. He's the program and aquatic director for the Christian County YMCA. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Your information station, WTIM.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn slightly higher, beans and wheat trading lower. May corn up 2 1/4, 434. July corn up 2, 447. December new crop 472 3/4, up 1 1/2. May beans down a nickel, 1172 1/4. July beans down 5 1/2, 1189 3/4. And new crop November 1179 3/4, down a nickel. May Chicago wheat 555 3/4, down 1/4. July wheat down 571 1/4. May bean meal 331.60, up $1.60. May bean oil 48.14. down 71 cents. Livestock market, April feeders up $1.32, 242.27. April live cattle up 60 cents, 181.52. April lean hogs 87.90, down 7 cents. Energy market, May crude oil down 6 cents, 85.37. Jim Taylor on the RFD Radio Network.
If you're like most people, finding extra money for your savings just doesn't happen. Hi, this is Lindsay Lopian with People's Bank and Trust, and we have the solution you've been looking for. Sign up for our Save by Spending Roundup program, and we'll round up your purchases to the next dollar, then transfer that change to your savings account. It's as easy as shop, enjoy, and save. Start saving for the things you really want with our Save by Spending Roundup program. Call 888-PBT-1954 and let us put you and your savings first. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Women, Infants, and Children, or WIC program offered by the Christian County Health Department is a supplemental nutrition program. It provides nutritional assessment, education, and health screenings to clients who are pregnant, postpartum, or breastfeeding, and infants and children to age 5. WIC also assists in providing medical, social, and developmental intervention. Supplemental foods are also available for both baby and mom. Stop by the Christian County Health Department across from Taylorville Junior High School and find out details. This program is funded through the Illinois Department of Human Services.
If you're 40 and over, you'll recognize these artists by their first names: Frank, Dean, Sammy, Andy, Nat, Diana, Michael. Well, here's the big news. You can now hear Central Illinois' largest music library with over 3,500 songs on air and online at 965thechill.com. Tune in on the FM dial in Christian County and on your computer or smartphone. Hear these great artists and many more 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on 965thechill.com.
This is Jenny Turvey, manager of Rolling Meadows Senior Living in Taylorville. To learn more about our apartments, click on our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Jansen's Heating and Air is the home of Dr. Comfort, focusing on customer care for heating and air conditioning across Central Illinois for some 35 years. Find out their services, specials, and coupons by clicking their icon on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to WTIM, your information station. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Thanks so much to People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark, for sponsoring the morning show. We're here with Tanner Jones, Program and Aquatic Director for the Christian County YMCA. We talked all about the 3v3 basketball tournament that was just held over there at the YMCA. Very successful. The spring soccer programs, as practices are starting up, and even a great youth soccer clinic this Saturday. You can get registered on the Christian County YMCA website. Let's move right along here because Healthy Kids Day is coming. It's coming up in a couple of Saturdays. What do we need to know about Healthy Kids Day?
Yeah, so Healthy Kids Day will be on April 20th, that Saturday, from 9 to 11 a.m. It also kind of works out that we have soccer that weekend. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of families out there for soccer, so they'll be able to go in and out of the building with games and stuff like that. But yeah, we're just going to have kind of some tables there, some people that you can go talk with. We're going to try to have some fun games there as well. We're also Walmart. They donated 2 bikes that we're going to be raffling off. We also did that last year. They raffled off 2 bikes. So I think it's just going to be an overall great day to look over. Just like being healthy, it's a great part of our life to be healthy, and it's important for the youth. So I think it's going to be a great day.
I love it. With Walmart getting involved with the bikes, obviously that's promoting a healthy lifestyle there. And you mentioned these tables, mentioned some vendors and activities that will be able to happen. Do you know of any type of the activities that are involved that are promoting this healthy lifestyle? What are the kids going to be doing?
Yeah, I was hoping to have like a jump rope for heart thing. So I ended up over at the hospital. I got some Memorial Hospital jump ropes donated. We're gonna have some face painting there as well. We're just gonna have some fun games, and I think it's gonna be an awesome day, especially with soccer going on. People are just gonna be in and out, and it's just gonna be a great day. And I'm hoping by then the weather is nice.
Hopefully people can flow from the interior to the exterior.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
A whole open day right there. You mentioned jump rope for heart. Is that still going on in high schools?
I tried looking it up. There's not like a whole lot, because when we were younger, that was huge. It was huge. So I was hoping to have a little jump rope stuff since I got that donated. And, jump roping's one of the most healthy things for exercising. So I think it'd be cool to have some type of game with the jump ropes and stuff like that.
Bring back jump rope for Heart, man. That was a fun week there. You'd get your
It
own jump
was,
rope.
man.
It was a full week of just healthy lifestyle. But when we were in elementary school, we just all we knew was jump the rope. That was a fun week there. That's really cool. Healthy Kids Day, Saturday, April 20th from 9 to 11 a.m. It's going to be just a full day of healthy living, information, activities for the kids. That's going to be a fun one. Moving on to another very important initiative here by the Christian County YMCA, a program, Homeschool PE program. This is a popular one, and it probably could be around here. Talk to me about this.
Yeah, so homeschool PE program, they had it before I came in. I think the old program director, Jody, she did a wonderful job with it. They did a great job with it about a year or two ago. And I just want to bring it back kind of in my own version. So it's going to be every Thursday starting next week. It's going to be an 8-week session. So the little kids from 5 to 10 age range, or from 9 to 10. And then from 10 to 11, it's 11 years old to 18. So I just kind of want to give a great PE structure. So kind of like having a pickleball lesson, have a 2-week structure of pickleball lesson, having a 2-week structure of volleyball. Because, I remember when I was in high school, I loved going and playing, like when we had like pickleball and back when pickleball was just a PE sport and not like a nationwide sport now like it is. And you had volleyball, you had racquetball. So I just want to give a great experience for some of our kids here in Christian County, and even out of Christian County if they come this way. So
this is a really good one. We spoke about the homeschooling and the nature of homeschooling today and how it is becoming a little bit more popular. And PE is just one thing you really can't get done in the confines of your own home. This is going to be a good one. You talked a little bit about the curriculum and the age groups being separated. That's really good. You mentioned pickleball and you mentioned fast growing sports earlier. Yeah, I played pickleball in my high school gym. We did volleyball. It's important just to have a general idea about these sports that you might come across in life. I feel like that would just be weird. If you're walking on the beach, kids playing beach volleyball, you got to know how to play. I mean, it's just an important thing.
Yeah. And volleyball, man, it was fun in high school and just playing it in PE. So I want to get back. I want to make sure they have a great program and kind of follow where they used to have the great program just a year or two ago, what Jody ran. So
do you need to be a member of the Christian County YMCA?
So you can be either a member or non-member.
Okay.
So
it's a registration process once again, like the others.
Yep. You can just go on CCYMCA or our Facebook. I have a post on there with the link. So it's all there for easy access, or you can register in-house.
Sure.
That's kind of technology isn't your thing. I get it. Sometimes it can be a little harder.
Sure.
So.
They'll always help you out with a call into the CCYMCA. And they'll make it easy on you. Okay, awesome. We talked a little bit about the homeschool PE program, and that's premiering every Thursday. Every Thursday?
Yep, every Thursday from now on. Not today, but starting next week and on for 8 weeks. Yep.
Perfect. We're talking to Tanner Jones right now. He's the program and aquatic director at the Christian County YMCA. We're just in our last couple of minutes right here. We'll finish up with some swimming talk right here. Spring swim prep program. This is a good one. Talk to me about this.
Yeah, so they did it last year, so it's going to start up in May. So it's going to be Monday through Friday. So it's going to be, from 4 to 6. So it's just kind of a good way, like especially if your kid loves swimming and you want to get them prepped for maybe like a swim team or something. This is going to prep them for it. Wow. I mean, it's a great program. They had around 30 to 40 kids last year. So you get all our 3 lap lanes, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to it. So it's coming up. And summer's coming up. It's right around the corner.
It seems like this isn't too much of like a playtime of a program. If they want, like you said, you can almost train for a swim team spot if you wanted to. This is going to be structured. There's going to be some.
And it's for beginners too.
Sure. Okay.
So you don't have to have like all the experience in the world. So they're going to work with you and they're going to train you to the best of their abilities. So
very important to note there, Tanner. We're out of time, but thank you so much for taking the time being here with us today.
Yeah, thanks, Tim.
Absolutely. That was Tanner Jones, the program and aquatic director for the Christian County YMCA. A fun day learning all about their programs, past, present, and in the future. Learn about all of them at the Christian County YMCA website. And you guys are on Facebook too. You guys keep that thing updated.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Once again, Tanner Jones, program and aquatic director with the Christian County YMCA. Tim Zalabak here, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Thank you all for tuning in.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241.